So everyone remember, Lisa Raye, the actress. If you've been around, for sure that we saw Lisa Raye for the first time. At least that's when I saw her in Players Club with, Ice Cube, Bernie Mac. May he, definitely rest, because that brother was a funny, funny brother. Well, we talking about Lisa Raye today because she has received a new title. We'll start putting the pictures up. So Lisa Raye, she is now a queen mother in central region of Ghana. Now, according to the source, it said Lisa Raye was given the honor at Cicada Restaurant and Club in LA just a day before her birthday, which fell on September 23rd. Now, she was picked by the Paramount chief of Agona and the entire Kingdom Traditional Divisional Council. Her contributions in humanitarian efforts over the years in Ghana earned the Chicago native the royal prestige, which she has described as an honor beyond her wildest imagination. As a queen mother, he says she will be given lands to build schools for girls so that she could train and uplift them in career-changing skills. Now, commenting on her installment, she says she plans to do all that she can by using her platform to bring positive attention to the region. He said she will serve humbly. He said, I've had lots of accomplishments in my life personally and professionally, but I didn't get to this point alone. It's taken a great team of people along the way to have such an honor bestowed upon me by my own African people. It's a testament of my hard work and character. It's like a dream come true before my very eyes. Now, since the 17th century, installments or installations of chiefs and queens have become common, started by the Ashanti people of Ghana. Queen mothers play an important role in the governance of wielding social power and influence. So Lisa Raye, she has received this honor and she says she's going to work with it. So none of us really knew that Lisa Raye was doing things in Ghana to help out. Now, I hear, and I definitely want to address this, I hear this a lot that, Phil, these African governments don't reach out to us like that. And, they don't offer us citizenship and they don't do this and they don't do that. And then I go ask you, well, have you went over there at least one time, maybe? And usually the answer is no. So how do you know they don't want you over there? They won't do anything. Like, how do you know? And usually when I look at some of the laws, I've looked at it, they have certain countries that have dual citizenship. One of the quickest way of getting citizenship in any African country, if you want to know, is marrying someone from there. You marry a Ghanaian, you marry a Kenyan, you marry a Gambian, then you can get your citizenship. I'm not telling you to give up your U.S. citizenship. I'm saying be a dual citizen. Or if you want a permanent residency, if you bring a certain amount of money of investment into that country, then you could get a permanent residency that way. I mean, there's multiple ways you can do it, but no government in the world is rolling out the red carpet to nobody. That's first and foremost. And then we also have to understand politically in some African nations, they got just some messed up leaders. Just as much we got some messed up Congress people here that's screwing us over, and senators that's screwing us over in the black community, and police chiefs and all these different people that's screwing us over. The same problems we have here in America, they have that same issue over there with politicians screwing them over. It's the same thing. Now, what I would tell you about those Chinese aren't getting these big invitations to come over to African nations. They see opportunity and they leaving China and abandon everything over there to go to Africa and make a life for themselves, and they're doing it. Now, they're bringing a lot of bad habits in the process that I personally don't like, and don't get African Tigers to talk about it, because she goes off about them Chinese over there in her country of Kenya doing a lot of underhanded things to hurt Kenyans. But the fact is, they're going over there doing it. And every brother or sister that choose to go over there and choose to do different things, as you can see, Lisa Raye was given the Queen Mother title. So if you want to be a Queen Mother, if you want to be, I think Dynasty Tamir is a prince now. So he's called Prince and he's been going over there. So why can't you go if that's the case? I'm talking about to those that's curious about it or those that possibly want to go. We talked about Brazil, and some people from Brazil do watch the show. Go try it out in an African nation. Why not? It was definitely in Brazil. What do you have to lose at this point? Because what they doing over there, you would probably fare off a lot better in an African nation than you would in Brazil with these racists that you have down there in Brazil itself. But we have to get out of that, oh, well, they not giving me nothing. Let me tell you something. In America, we are very entitled. And even black folks, too. We are entitled. We think, oh, they have to give me this. They have to. Nobody have to do nothing for you. When I went over there, the first thing they said was welcome home. And then the second thing they were saying is, why you have brought all your friends and family? Bring everybody. We want everybody here. Well, if they didn't want us there, they would have told me that. They'll say, oh, hell, would you go back? They didn't tell me that. So that's why I come back talking about it so much, because I was received more over there than I've ever been received here in America. So why don't you go and see it for yourself before you sending me comments complaining about this and that and the third? I mean, come on. I mean, we are all brothers and sisters in the struggle. Now, do we all get along? No. But with this Amber Geiger situation that we just saw, we need to push more getting along worldwide. We need to abandon the white man and white woman as your God and look more as your people. Some of y'all walk around here talking about the black man and the black woman is God, but yet you don't act that way. I'm talking about those of you who do say that, but you don't act that way. You don't want to forgive black people, love black people, don't want to connect with other black people. Oh, this one don't like me. So what? Some people not going to like you. Get over it. That's life. Some people are going to like you, some people not. I just want to kind of just go in that direction because, you know, I see these comments anytime we talk about things like this. I am not against Lisa Raye or Steve Harvey or anybody else going to the continent doing something. I'm not. I support it. Why not? Everybody else is going over there. Don't be like usually how black folks are. When later on, when things are going good and something gets hot later or whatever, you should have been involved in the beginning, and you have more of a right to be on the continent of Africa than anybody else. You have that right. Anyone in the diaspora has a right to be there. Not these Chinese. Don't go over there complaining about the Chinese and you not over there. Or we go to the orphanage, or we will be going to a Mombasa. And I've seen pictures where they had people from Denmark and all these different places there, white people. Don't complain about them being there because you're not going over there. You should be over there helping out. Don't complain on other people. That's how I feel about it. All the way around. We have to, as a people, work together. This is why when we come as black Americans, when we go to this particular orphanage, we want to come and bring something from, the people that watch this show. That's why we started this GoFundMe. And, we want to bring it to the Nuru Foundation home, that orphanage where they housing 45 children from poor areas, because we don't see a bunch of black Americans in these photos. It's kind of rare. And we want to come with a gift and say, hey, this is coming from your black American family, and anybody else who joined and want to give, it comes from this family here. We want to talk about that and donate that to them, give that to them. That's why we're raising this funds on our GoFundMe. With that, we will be going over there in about a week and a half. But I'm all about making a stamp on the continent for us. We have to represent for who we really are, not what this white supremacist show us on TV. We got to be better than everybody else step foot on the continent. And that's really the goal. So if they want to give me some title, I'll take it too. I wouldn't deny it if they wanted to give me one. Why not? America not going to give me no title. America wouldn't give Lisa Raye no title of Queen Mother. They wouldn't give her nothing. They would just call her a B word or call her the N word or anything else. So why not she don't get that? I support that 100%. But leave me a comment, let me know what you think about this particular story with Lisa Raye, and make sure to go to our GoFundMe and donate anything you can to that, so we can definitely make an imprint, with those kids and definitely with the people at the orphanage, because we need to start being there. We see all these folks coming into Africa and we're not there. Then when we're there, we ask questions about why y'all don't come. We need to start making that change, and I'm glad 30 people is going to come with us.